Hi everybody, my name is Shannon and welcome to my channel, Another Yarn. Thank you so much for joining me today. I greatly appreciate it. You know, today's Sunday and I have dubbed this, on the days that I do it anyway, of crafting for a cause. And you know, I like that. Hey, if you come up with something better, please share it and I'll change the name. You know how that goes. If you're new here, hi, Shannon. I like yarn, knitting, crocheting, antics, giving back because I'm blessed. Why wouldn't I give back? And making things. I always have something in my hands, knitting or crocheting when I'm not working. If I'm sitting and watching TV, hanging out with friends, visiting, it doesn't matter. I've got something in my hands. It's how my mom raised me. It's just how I am. So always doing something. And right now I am trying to finish up my 4th blanket for Camp Boggy Creak. This is a donation for a camp down in Eustis, Florida. Nancy from She's Got Yarn Too and her mother were the ones that started doing this collection. This is not their first year. They are set to double their blanket collection this year over last year. I think they need like 100 and some odd more. And what is it, like 800, something like that. I mean, it is an astronomical amount of blankets that the yarning community has come together and said, oh, pick me, I can do it. I'll make one. I'll make one. And the size, I'll have the information down below because sometimes I mispronounce it, right? It's 35 to 40 inches wide and 40 to 50 inches long. And they can be knit, they can be crochet. Have fun. Do a combination of both. That sounds like fun, doesn't it? And if they meet those parameters, the kids at the camp, when they're done with their stay, they can take them home as a memento and a keepsake. So I've been having fun making blankets to send. I have a box. Here's my box. My box is ready. I've got 3 blankets stuffed in there. I'll do another video before I send them off and I'll show all of them again, because you can only see 2 of them and you couldn't see all of it, right? But I'm working on number 4. I know my packing skills and I can get another blanket in that box. There's room. I will stuff it in there. It's going to happen, right? And I'm working on this one, and this is an adaptation of a shawl pattern called Daisy Chain, which I also have that I'm working on, right? I'll have that link down below in case you wanted to use that. And I love my brights. I just do. And this is for the kids. So I'm adding lots and lots of brights. And I had this as the yellow, pink, and the neon green and didn't know what other color, but I had a lot of suggestions to add that blue. So I have added the blue to that all the way around. And you know, I mean, it's used a bit. It's used quite a bit. I used the end of one of them and then, you know, because I've got a lot of the big twist value yarn. And here you go. It has the nice puff stitches around here. They look like bobbles, but they're not. And then I'm doing a little bit different of a open work because I wasn't sure how much more I needed to make sure that I reached my size. So I believe now I'm going to go ahead and add purple. So I got some work done on it. I'm excited, but that's not why I'm the most excited. I had an epiphany. Can you see this? How it goes like this and it undulates and everything. That's what I liked about the shawl, because again, this is an adaptation from a shawl. That's what I liked, was that movement right here. And I got an idea that if I crocheted with a chain in the very center all the way around with black, then it would break up some of the bright. It wouldn't take away from it, but it would break it up so it wasn't so eye-searing. Oh, by the way, my husband says it's growing on him now. He didn't like the colors at all with the yellow, green, and pink. He didn't like that. He likes it a little bit more now. Either that or he just wanted me to go away. But here's why. Oh yeah, I didn't finish it yet, but I started it. Just, I want to know. Oh, let me, I'm tangling. I'm tangled. Look at this. So you see what I'm getting at? Isn't that gorgeous? What do you think? So if I continue that, and you can see how it just takes on the shape of that row, and then I can do the other one right up here, right? What do you think? It breaks up the green a little bit. It adds something else, and I think it makes it just pop even more. So you're going to have that frame going around, that wavy black frame, and then, you know, so that's part of it. How exciting is that? And then I got an idea. What if I got some car buttons? So I went to Joann's and tried to find some card buttons. Believe it or not, I did not buy any yarn while I was at Joann's. I know, it's crazy. They had the Joann's, those pound plus ones for $6.99. I had 5 of them in my arms because they're big, and I've set them down. They take a lot of space. I'm like, back away, crazy lady. You have enough yarn. No, I don't. No, I don't. No, I don't. Yarn is literally falling off the top of your shelf and hitting you with it. Okay, it didn't hit, I moved, but whatever. You know, it's falling down at you. Walk away from the yarn. Back away, crazy lady. So I did not get any yarn, but I did get some buttons. These weren't exactly what I was wanting, but they work. What do you think of those? So you got those cars. Well, we're going to open them. We're going to open them and look at those. And what I was wanting is maybe a little bit bigger, or the softer looking ones, or, you know, the ones that are kind of like semi-rubbery. Of course, because that's what I wanted. They didn't have those. All right. And so I don't continue to crinkle. I've got my scissors, and I'm just going to cut them open. They're mine. I can do that. I have Ziploc bags. I can put those in Ziploc bags when I am done. Okay, so I've opened them. And let's pour some of these things out. Okay, so look at that. You got, that matches what I'm wearing, a little gray car. Oh, look. Oh my gosh, look at this. Little trucks. Oh, those are going to be so cute. And the colors of them. So you've got all of these little like work trucks and stuff. Like I said, it wasn't exactly what I was looking for, but it will work. There you go. So what I was thinking is get the appropriate colored ones and sew the buttons going around, right? Let me see if I can. Yeah. Sewing little buttons on, and that's like the road. What do you think? You have to tell me down below. Would you do that? And I've got all the different colors. Let me get an orange one. Well, here's an orange truck. You know, and putting the little vehicles on there. And then what I could do, here we go, there, what do you think? So what I could do, since it's got the little holes for sewing it in the very center right here, I could do that on one side and then another thing on the other side of the blanket. So when I'm sewing them, I would be sewing two buttons on at the same time, and you would have vehicles on both sides, so then you wouldn't really see on the back side the seam, so to speak, or, you know, with the buttonhole where it was actually, there wouldn't be a distinct back side is what I'm trying to say. Let me know what you think of that. Is that a good idea? But look at these little cars. Yeah. Oh, they had dinosaur ones too. I almost got the dinosaur ones. I did. I'm like, back away, crazy lady. It's okay. Why don't you use some of these first? Just back away, back away. Yeah. So the only thing I got at Joann's was this package of buttons. You should praise me. I did not get any yarn from Joann's that day. Yes. We know I added more yarn to my stash. It's just how that works. But what do you think of that? So I need some help in the comments. Do you like this? Because you can see I'm not done all the way around. I haven't woven any ends or anything. So I can pull it out really easily. But would you leave it, if you do like it, would you leave it with the one, or would you do the two? One on each, and then put the cars on there. I mean, if I'm putting the cars on there, do I leave it as just the one? You know, because maybe it'll look like a double lane highway or something. I don't know. But I just thought that was really kind of a fun, unique idea. And I don't have to put a lot of buttons on there, but just a few. You know how that goes. And then, did I already tell you I'm probably going to edge this in purple? These were the comments that I had down below, was the blue than purple. I'm like, yes. I'm going to do it. There you go. And I'm not sure how much of the purple I'll need, because I'll have to do my measurements just to make sure that I keep within size, and that'll determine how many more rows I add onto it. But there's that. And I am loving those bright, happy colors. And I will put cars on it. Oh my gosh, that tickles me. Am I the only one? Am I like the only child here? I get ideas, they come to me, and I am so childlike. You should have saw me. I'm just so much like, just, yes, I get tickled, I squeal, the whole 9 yards. I mean, I'm just kind of like, just doing the little, you know, the little wiggly happy dance, like, oh, you know, put it in my son, and it's gonna be so cute. I can just imagine in my head, because I mean, you can see this, and like I said, I'll do another one and just show all of it, but you can see I like my brights. I mean, if you're going to do it and it's for the kids, you know, the brights work, you know, and the brights can be for either one. And even this one, you know, you can see the two colors. Yes, I do like that hot green and hot pink. My son, my oldest son, he actually asked me for that one. No, that one's going away. But he asked me to make him one, and I said, okay, did you like the pattern? Did you like, what is it you liked about it? He liked everything. He liked the colors, the pattern, the whole 9 yards. So that, even though it's that chartreuse, you know, it's these colors right here, little guy, right? You know, it's that chartreuse green and that hot pink and with that black, it just, you know, I don't know if it does flash under black light because I don't have a black light, but, you know, it's that bright, vibrant, you just cannot be sad when you see that. And that's what I'm really trying to put forth. And then I'm trying to up my game on this one, you know, probably because my husband said he didn't like it because he didn't like the colors. So I'm really trying to add to it even more so and make it so over the top, kid friendly, and just absolutely enjoyable. My mind, I know I will never see the child that gets this, children, because I'm sending out 4, right? And oh, by the way, you can do it too. I'll have Nancy's information down below. Nancy from She's Got Yarns Too. I'll have her information down below, and they need them by the end of January. So you can still get one done, potentially. And if not, that's okay, because they're collecting again next year. So take your time. Don't hurt yourself. Don't hurt your hands. Don't rush. Don't put yourself under stress. Enjoy the process. So I have in my mind's eye, I can see the kids when they get their blanket. Like the one that's that hot pink and the green, I made that from Jan from Alaskan Crafter. I think it was Jan. She put a challenge forth and she wanted stained glass blankets. So there's enough of those super bright stained glass like that one that will fill an entire cabin while they're at this camp. So all of them, when they show up, they'll all be super bright like that. They'll all look like stained glasses, and then the kids get to pick which blanket they want. So in my mind's eye, I can see that. And I want the brightest, the happiest, the most cheerful, the one that when they see their parents are like, Mom, Mom, Dad, Dad, look what I got. And that's their remembrance. So I may never know what the reaction is, but in here, it's amazing. And that's why I put this in there and try to put in those extra details, you know, that make me smile. And I figured that if they're making me smile and they make me happy, then hopefully they're going to make a child smile and a child happy. And that's what it's about. You know, I make so many things because I enjoy it. For one, that's just what I do. That's what I'm passionate about. So I want to share it. And that's where I love those neon brights and those happy and those vibrant and the day glow. And as my husband calls it, the eye-searing colors. Yes, please. Thank you very much. And I'm just having such a blast. If you have any advice, since I haven't finished this one, if you have any advice on what to do, what cars to put on it, I mean, I might not put the orange ones on it because I don't have any orange in the blanket, but I can definitely put on the blue, the black, and this chartreuse color. I can do that. And maybe even some of these little gray, you know, love bug type things, right? I can do something like that. But suggestions, because you help me with the color of the blanket. So help me with the buttons and you know, what I should put on. You know, I'm not going to cover it in buttons, but splatter them around and just make it fun. Like I said, it's unique and it makes me smile. So, I mean, look at this. I can't even get rid of the smile. I'm trying. My face hurts. But yeah, it just makes me so incredibly happy to think about this. There you go. Well, I'm going to go and finish doing that black rim around this and everything and to the comments so that I know what to do on the buttons, because that'll be the last thing that I do, and then I can pack up my box. Once I finish it, I can pack my box and send it. It will get there before the end of January. So there you go. I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. You guys have a great day, night, evening, whatever it happens to be, and I will talk to you again later. Bye-bye.